Hello, everyone. We have an awesome race for you today. Memes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
Nice. I can hear you as well, and I think we have started here.
Yeah, we should be getting the ball rolling pretty soon here.
I clicked the button to switch the screen. Okay,
there it is.
Nice. Yeah, so we have an awesome race coming up for you today. As you can see, we have Oats versus Tablespoon. Oats is opting to take a 43-minute handicap, as you can see, based on his time. But yeah, it should be an awesome race. So
yeah, I'm really excited to see this race. I think it's going to be a really good one to watch.
He literally did start his timer at 43:01.
Okay.
Nice shrug there, Oats. All right. So this is the Speed Gaming Live 2024 Any Percent tournament online. The actual Speed Gaming Live in-person event is happening later this year. But that being said, we've had some really awesome races so far in this tournament, and I am really looking forward to everything coming up as well. Memes, have you had a chance to catch some of the races? How are you feeling about stuff?
I've been able to catch a few. Yeah, I watched the Razon and Drewski race the other day, and that was a really, really awesome one. And I think that it's shaping up to be quite the tournament. I'm excited to see how the rest of it pans out.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty good series from both runners so far.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Nothing too crazy.
Oats missing a ledge grab there, which puts Tablespoon firmly in the lead for now.
Another W for the stair jumpers.
Nice. 46-17 from Tablespoon and a 45-something from Oats. Oh man, he switched his timer.
Yeah.
The timer memes have... Okay, well... That's okay. I should probably pull up the race chat, huh? On the stream. There we go. Okay. Hi chat, I can see you guys now. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Shiny Zenny. I am one of the organizers of this tournament. I also speedrun this game sometimes, most of the time. But yeah, nice to be here doing comms with memes.
Yeah, as Zenny said, memes are healthy. I speedrun the game sometimes. And I'm excited to commentate this race.
And not to take the focus away from this race, but we have another one coming up right after it. So if you are in the mood to sit around and watch Super Metroid races for a couple hours, we got you covered. Looks like maybe they're trying to resync based on the timers. I don't know what's going on.
It could be a number of things. Could be resyncing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Awesome. Perfect sync.
Check for splice. Yes, good idea. Okay, so I guess we should actually talk about what's happening on screen here, huh? So the runners are doing the standard early game here. This is vanilla, any percent. They collected Morph Ball. Now they are getting the missiles, and then they will be going back up to bombs. Very standard early game Super Metroid, if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, nothing too fancy right at the beginning. I'd say that the first mechanically demanding room is going to be Climb here coming up. We're going to see, I think, a little bit of a difference in strats from the runners. I believe Oats prefers to do the wall jumps, and Tablespoon likes to ledge grab his way up.
Yeah, looks like we're getting a wall jump climb from Oats. Which, okay. So many pauses today.
Looked like a good start.
Tablespoon is indeed doing the ledge grab climb here. So
amazing climb, very good stuff. Yep, I'm pretty sure Oats just spliced there. We got to check this guy.
I was gonna say, you know, it's completely ridiculous that, you know, he would just freeze his screen and then suddenly
and he teleports. Yeah, that's okay.
What is that? All right, so here we have Bomb Chorizo. Ideally, we want to see this finished in what we refer to as one round. Basically, our runners need to farm enough missiles, but not collect all of them. Yes, just like Oats did, so that they can do enough damage to BT and then collect more missiles to finish off the fight. Looks like Tablespoon got kind of scammed there a little bit on his drops.
Yeah, he didn't quite get the right amount of missiles, so he's gonna have to do another little bit of some more P shots, just some uncharged shots into Bomb Chorizo.
Yeah, and the P shots actually need to be done in sets of 5. The reason for this is the short version is if you do more or less than 5 P shots, you're going to end up with an uneven amount of energy that will cause an additional animation while you are dealing damage to Bomb Chorizo, which is slow. So that's why typically you see runners only ever do 5 P shots or sets of 5.
Yeah, so here's the first actual real difference in strats. You saw that Oats in that green pirate shaft, as it's called, just had to missile them, but Tablespoon is just going to run through them because they're actually running different routes. Oats is choosing to do Fantoon first, whereas Tablespoon is going to do Fantoon second.
Yeah, so anytime that you're running a category that involves going to Fantoon first, typically you want to try and conserve as much energy as you can in the early game, because Fantoon and all of the enemies in Wreck Ship deal a lot of damage, and it can be really scary if you're low on energy there. So that is why in this route, runners opt to shoot those pirates instead of just running through them, is for energy conservation. And as you can see, Oats also was avoiding damage here in this room. Some runners will jump through the previous door and then do a Kego mock ball through one of the enemies there on the floor, but Oats was opting to preserve his energy instead, which is definitely a smart play on his part. So.
Well,
both feeds are frozen now, so I guess we get free reign on what we talk about here while we wait. How was your day, memes? Oh, here we go. Into Green Hill Zone. This is another area where the enemies actually do a bit more damage than you typically want, but it looks like Oats felt comfortable taking that 20 from the hopper.
Yeah, it's not too scary to take a few hits here and there, but you know, if you rack up enough hits, it does kind of start to look a little grim. But these runners these are two very talented runners. I'm confident in their skills to so yeah. So right here, you'll see Tablespoon is actually going down Red Tower to Kraid, and Oats went up to get the first power bomb pack of the game.
Yeah, so somebody asked if we know which route Oats is going to be running. Oh, that's too bad for Tablespoon. Oats is clearly running Fantoon first. It's undecided as of yet whether he will do Kraid second or Ridley second. There are advantages and disadvantages to both routes in a race setting, but if I were to guess, I'd say he'll probably do Ridley second.
Yeah, I would expect that as well. And the advantages and disadvantages you mentioned is that If you do Fantoon first, it is, I would say, significantly faster, but it's also significantly harder and scarier. There's a lot of opportunities to die, which hopefully will not happen. And Oats setting up for the CWJ here, it looks like.
If he misses, it's your fault.
Okay,
we're good.
Is it because of me he got it as well then?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, very impressive
Commentator's
stuff.
curse is a real thing, memes.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe.
How can you not? You haven't watched enough races to not believe in that.
Like, there may or may not have been some times when someone says something and I think that it's the racers trying to troll the commentator, saying, "Oh, you're going to talk about it? Well, you know, maybe
I never listen to commentary if I have the choice, for the record." And so often I'll watch a race back and somebody will be like, "All right, Zenny doing this," and then I'll miss it. Well, I haven't missed it in forever, so it's okay though. It's fine. All right, so this Fantoon fight, short version of Fantoon. He has 3 different patterns: fast, mid, or slow. The difference between a fast, and a slow is about 20 seconds. We would like to see 2 rounds or less, but in a race, typically you see 2 or 3, sometimes more. So I guess we're not gonna get to see Oats Fantoon fight here.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Tablespoon quickly made his way in and out of Kraid's lair. His resources are not looking that great. He has 0 missiles, which is just super awesome. Going out of Kraid, he had to pseudo screw 2 of the pirates because he simply just had no ammo to quickly missile them. Yeah, still no missile drops. That is not good.
I am gonna check in with our speed gaming crew and see what is going on with all these hiccups.
It looks like Oats is back. Yeah. Just hit a quick glance. His resources are pretty decent, I'd say. You know, I mean, we like to see 4 power bombs coming out, and his energy is good enough. He's not hurting for anything, I'd say. He's coming into Addict as another hiccup from Spoon. Unfortunate timing. Oh, and another one. Oh no. Tablespoon is going to be making his way. He gets speed booster. Oh. We're going to want more drops than that, Bugs. Come on. Okay, Oats' energy is very good now. He's not worried at all. He could even take 3 hits in bowling here and he'd be all right. These spikes do 60 each, so we only want to take 2, but if something bad happens, he could have taken a 3rd.
Memes, you were a daring commentator. Daring commentator.
I am no spellcaster. I don't do that. I don't dip into the dark arts.
All right, they are looking into the restream machine to see what's going on. So we might see a dip in quality. Not sure, but we'll try and get these buffers fixed.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Luckily, I don't think that it's going to affect his resources that much. I think that you want at least 1 coming out of this room, and he's going to get another one from the CAC at the top of Bubble Mountain. I think he should be okay for ammo.
Oats taking the time to have a little snack there during the bowling cutscene reminded me of how hungry I am. What a jerk.
I came prepared. I ate just before this.
I was planning to, but organizer duties, making sure the stream was going to go live and stuff, so.
Oh yeah, then Tablespoon got another super drop. We are feeling good.
Looks like Oats is opting to farm some additional resources here, which I think is definitely a good play in a race.
Oh, we have lost.
Somebody said in chat that they were going to restart something. So
I see. Okay, I got you.
I just don't know if here on our side we need to do anything. I guess we'll see.
Oh, surely they'll tell us.
Darkness.
Well, I guess we can do that thing you were saying. Talk about what we want.
How was your day, Memes?
It was all right. You have to make it count. So
the main benefit to Kraid before Ridley in this instance is if you need a gravity jump to get into Lower Norfair, you're going to take a lot less damage from the lava if you have the Varia suit. So
I wonder if he's going to grab the Kraid tank then.
That is the main benefit. As far as whether he decides to grab Kraid tank or not, I don't know. I guess we'll see. If he did, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
If he grabs the E-tank, then it... Oh, very good Ocean Fly.
Yeah. That's hype. Okay.
And his energy is looking just good.
Timers are synced again. So, yeah. Hopefully that's all the hiccups for today, but...
Another benefit about doing Kraid before Ridley is you get a super refill, so you won't have to worry about supers pretty much going into Lower Norfair. But the downside to that is that you might not have great ammo going into Meridia, which we definitely need a lot of supers for. You basically just need supers the whole run. Let's see what Tablespoon gets on his Antoon.
We have a mid.
Very nice pop tune.
Very nice.
All right, we will take a mid fast.
Very cool. Yep, so I said hopefully we wouldn't have any more hiccups, and Oats' screen immediately paused, and chat is blaming me, and I own that. That is my fault. Absolutely.
Maybe if you would stop casting spells, it would work. But hopefully we get that figured out.
Yeah, it looks like they're still looking at it, so.
Tablespoon's resources looking pretty nice right here. We're going to be going into attic, which is a very nice looking room. Oh, looking to conserve that super there.
Tablespoon coming up to his own bowling. And Oats is heading through Upper Norfair. Looks like he grabbed High Jump and Ice Beam, and he is now on his way to Bubble Mountain. Nice short charge Shine Spark from Tablespoon.
Yeah, another one of the, I'd say, big differences between the routes that the runners are doing is that the movement can be a little different since you have a speed booster here, like an addict, and then you saw that he sparked across bowling. Tablespoon picking up his gravity suit, and he's going to be making his way to Meridia as Oats grabs his speed booster, and he's going down to LN.
He's got to grab Wave Beam first, though.
Oh yeah, can't forget that.
And I would assume he's also going to grab the missiles just before Wave Beam.
Oh, that is... Tablespoon, I do not think, wanted to grab those missiles. Because it just makes the torrent a little safer. That's one thing. Tablespoon was definitely hoping for a power bomb from that crab there. Being at 4 going on this elevator, I would say, is the sweet spot, because then you don't have to rely on Botwoon RNG to give you a power bomb. So he might even opt to arm the B-Tom. Oh, unfortunate fall.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. This room is called Hellway for a reason. It is absolutely one of the most difficult rooms to get through quickly. Just in really any category. And if you do happen to make a mistake, there's a good chance that something like that will happen where...
Yeah, so it looks like he has 4 power bombs now, so he definitely farmed the B-Tom in Red Tower. Alright, let's get me setting up for Lava Spark here.
Alright. Oh, that's rough.
That's fine, as long as we don't spark horizontally, then we can make this work. And this is what you were talking about earlier, so since we have Variasuit, we take significantly less damage.
Yes.
Having to turn off Gravity Suit for the gravity jump there. And we're going to turn it back on while we're going down the elevator, because that is faster.
Yeah, and that's another perk of having Variasuit is once you're out of the lava, you won't be taking heat damage. So you can opt to wait to turn gravity back on until the elevator. Oats is looking a little frustrated right now. I certainly understand that. It's you know, racing this game is really difficult. Running the game in the first place is really difficult, and racing adds a whole additional layer of stress and difficulty to the performance, for sure. So Tablespoon grabbing this energy tank. He's going to be making his way over to Dragon.
Oh, clutch super there. That's very, very nice. Very nice key under stairs down from Oats, getting the Shine Spark to reduce the lag from the power bombs.
Very nice full happy. And Oats is making his way to Ridley, so some good boss fights coming up.
Very nice opener on Dragon.
Oh no!
No.
I need to know what
Oh.
happens. All right, well, here's Oats on Ridley. Let's see. He's doing the X Factor opener. That's 2, 3, and 4, but he bonked a particle on the tail. So almost perfect there. Looks like Tablespoon's Dragon went generally without issue, hopefully.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to get Spike Suit. Yes, okay,
Sure was.
awesome.
Yep. Very nice. Also, a very nice reverse cack alley there from Tablespoon. And Oats should be finishing the Ridley fight here in just a moment. Yep.
Very good Ridley fight.
Opting to grab that super there, I guess, but not worrying about the Ridley energy tank. Which is, I don't know, that's an interesting play on his part. Considering that he is clearly he's focusing on, you know, safer strats, like doing Kraid first, for example. But yeah, I mean, he must feel plenty confident with the 3 energy tank total.
I mean, he had full energy coming out of Ridley. I think it's reasonable that he decided to skip that tank.
If I were him, I wouldn't be worried about the lower Norfair escape with this energy. I was just thinking more in terms of just having 4 total at the end of the run.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Looks like both streams have stopped now, and Tablespoon's labels got messed up. That was interesting. All right, Oats going through 3 Musketeers here.
Opting to do the very quick deboost strat there. Very nice, very clean.
Very nice. Didn't quite get the ball boost there.
Okay, I was wondering what he was going to do about his super situation here.
Yeah, so this is the main disadvantage to doing Kraid before Ridley, is that if you do Kraid right before Meridia instead, you essentially get a free refill on your supers.
Right.
And you really need as many supers as you can get going into Meridia. Very nice.
Nice drops.
Yeah, double supers from the Novas there. Or Sovas, if you want to call them that. That's not what they're called, though. All right, I'll stop. Anyway, but yeah, you really want as many super missiles as you can get going into Meridia. So if you're already done with Kraid at this point in the run, you need to find another way to fill up your supers, and relying on that farm that Oats did is probably the best, but it is definitely slower overall.
Yeah, because we need a lot of supers for Meridia. We need 6 for Botwoon, 1 for that door.
Yeah, you need 1 for the door, 6 for Botwoon, 1 for
and then
the
2
door
after.
before Dragon, and then you want 1 for the eye door entering Dragon as well. And in addition to all of that, you really, I mean, you can, but you really don't want to leave Dragon with 0. So you kind of have to hope for good drops as well. Oats is opting to use some missiles here to conserve some supers. Pretty good play there. I've never been good at doing that on most of the patterns. Something that I need to practice.
Very nice pillar spark from Tablespoon. Going into the worst room in the game.
Very nice full halfie from Oats. He did the setup where you intentionally bonk when you jump out of the door, which I think a lot of people don't realize that you can do that. And it's nice because if you do that, you will not quarter halfie, which is really bad. But what's funny about it is I remember a couple of years ago, Oats and I had a race in the Any% tournament, and I had just recently told him about that strat, and he tried to do it in our race, and he messed it up, and then he blamed me. So good to see that he stuck with it, and that is working out for him now.
Oh, that's not good. Tablespoon's energy is not looking good, but
oh no! Oh, that's really unfortunate.
That's taking that extra hit.
Did he run just barely at the wrong time, or did he shoot too early? Something was very.
I think he shot at the wrong time.
Very slightly off with that setup, and that's just how this game is sometimes. You're a couple frames off of what you're supposed to do, and everything just breaks. That's too bad. So. He has officially forfeited from the race. He could theoretically unforfeit if something were to happen to Oats, but I would assume if I were in Oats' shoes at this point, I would absolutely take a save.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll see. We'll see a save at Mother Brain or even the shipmate. I don't. His supers are good enough. I don't think he'll do that, but we'll see.
Oats is he is still required to finish his race in order to officially win.
Yes.
Win this match. So just keep that in mind. Oats would never save at the ship and give his chat the satisfaction. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. If Oats were to die, Tablespoon could unforfeit and continue. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Oats knows. I saw him kind of react. Looked like he looked over and reacted. So.
Yeah, and in the race room, Tablespoon forfeited, so I assume that he's looking at least the race room, if not the restream. $19-6 Super's going into Torian. Pretty awesome stuff. You like to see that kind of ammo.
Yeah, pretty good resources for this route. Absolutely.
If you're going for PB attempts, I feel like normally you might have 3 if you're lucky. Ammo can be pretty sparse going into Torian sometimes with this route.
I would like to see the Metroid rooms here.
Yeah.
Pretty please.
Yeah, 29 like going into room 2.
Looks like a good room 1.
Oh yeah.
Going for the aggressive strat in room 3.
Now,
which I would
do you think he supers or do you think he
those.
missiles here? He could get scammed.
If it were me, I would super just because Tablespoon is already forfeited at that point.
I see. Okay. It is possible to get 0 super missiles from those guys. It's happened.
It is.
It's brutal.
Setting up for a Stachio baby skip here, which is the somewhat new but a couple years old optimization to baby skip. It's a few seconds faster than the old way.
Very nice. We'll never know if he's gonna save now.
Please.
He's definitely saving.
I mean, I hope so.
We'll never know now. Yeah.
Chat is saying that he is not saving.
He's not? Boy.
Okay.
Spoon, boot it up, boot it up. What if something happens?
Oh, man. I mean, maybe we just go to Oats stream. Like,
yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, the middle of the mother brain fight here. That was a bit of a mean pattern, but he handled it well.
Yeah, look, Mother Brain's not playing too rough. She can definitely troll you sometimes. Rapid firing the onion rings nonstop.
I've been really struggling with hitting the middle of those explosions lately. Something I should practice as well.
Yeah, it's OP. Take 0 damage.
Yeah. Mother Brain gave him a really bad head lunge there. Okay. Well, he survived, so now he just needs to get to the chip.
Watch out, Samus! Oh my gosh! The baby!
The baby. You want to know when Oats finished his food? Well, I mean, he's still chewing, so. All right. So now Samus has the Hyper Beam. Gonna finish off Mother Brain with all of the anger that she killed the baby.
Take that and that. Very good fight, by the way. Very
Yeah,
nice.
that was very clean. That fight can go sideways really fast.
If you miss one shot, you give Mother Brain the chance to hit you with an onion ring, knocks you back, and it can go pretty bad, pretty fast. Just like the. Never mind. All that's left is for Oats to make it through escape and land on the ship.
Oh, I marked him as done early. That's my bad.
Spoilers! We would have never known.
I just I remembered that I needed to do that to get them their invites for for interviews if they want to participate, and I forgot that I needed to wait. So yeah, GG to Oats. Looks like Tablespoon is joining us. Hey, Tablespoon.
Hello.
Welcome.
And we are joined by Oats as well.
GG.
So we missed about half that race.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, I had it open and I just saw constant drops. And
Yeah, the restream was struggling pretty bad.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That being said, Tablespoon, I am so sorry about what happened with the Metal Pirates. I made the comment, there's so many things in this game where you are just a couple frames late or a couple frames early on just one little piece of something and everything breaks. And it looked like that's what happened there to me. So, that's definitely really unfortunate. I hope you don't take it too hard. I personally felt like you were playing very well.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
I mean, I went into it knowing that I was gonna get crushed, but it would have been nice to finish.
it's a kind of a volatile category, so anything could happen.
Yeah.
And I know that if I make too many mistakes or if I play it too casually, you have a decent time. So it's not like I can play it that casually. I have to actually focus up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oats, Memes and I were very surprised that you didn't take the save before Mother Brain.
I figured this is how I was going to play anyways. Worst case scenario, I die and then we just run it back.
Yeah.
So that's just, I just had a game plan. I figured I would just stick with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It looked like Mother Brain gave you a couple of weird head lunges during catch up. Saw you react to that a little bit.
Yeah, I was hoping I could finish the phase like a quarter of a second earlier to save that catch up. It was almost a very, very good fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out. But nonetheless, I'm pretty happy with the time. Almost sub 42 with grade seconds.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's kind of a tough route since you have to farm supers. So yeah, I'm happy with the time, and yeah, I look forward to the next race.
Cool. Yeah, we were mentioning the advantages and disadvantages to PKRD as opposed to PRKD throughout the run. So, thank you for showing that off.
Yeah, it's a good. It's really not that much slower. I mean, it's not something I want to optimize because of the super RNG that you need leaving. Ridley, but it's certainly, if everything kind of goes your way, it's still almost comparable, I would even say. Not quite, but it's right there.
It's a handful of seconds slower if everything goes
mainly
absolutely perfectly. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking too much. Memes. Anything you wanna say? You wanna ask?
No, not really. I think you kind of hit everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that happened, Tablespoon. It was really looking like a great run.
And luckily,
it does show that, like, if one thing can just turn everything, you know.
Yeah, I probably should have stuck with the strat that I'm a little bit more comfortable with, but that's all good.
Yeah, luckily there is a lower bracket here, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, any percent is just scary. It just is.
Yeah, it's tough, and you can't really do a best of 3 format with it. However, that makes it really scary because any one tiny little thing can go wrong on, like, especially when you're really trying to optimize your time. Let's say you have a racer that's maybe comparable to your time in this route, you have to just kind of take the risks, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say that there are people that think if you're running the old route KPDR that you don't need to worry, and that is absolutely not true. Any percent is scary regardless of whichever route you're running, and there's, I mean, clearly, you know, as we saw, there's absolutely potential for losing tons of time or even dying in any route that you run. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, you're never safe. Old route is old route. It's a little bit comfier, but it's still not comfy enough when you're trying to really play the game. You know, it can still be scary, obviously, like we saw. So
yeah.
All
cool.
right.
Well, GG to Oats for your win. You will advance to the next round in the winner's bracket. And Tablespoon, good luck in the lower bracket with your future matches.
Thanks.
Yep. And thank you guys for commentating. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was kind of hard not being able to see anything at the time.
Yeah,
but,
we were blindfolded, but we did our best.
Well, thank you.
We did our best. We do have another race coming up right after this. It is MGA Mr. Guy Average versus Hypo Satori. I need to double check that and make sure that I'm not lying to you guys. Yes. And that is going to be on Speed Gaming 2. So if you would like to continue watching any percent races for this SGL 2024 tournament, go ahead and make your way over there. And if not, then we will see you next mission.
No, I don't think that's the fastest time. I think the fastest time, isn't it like a 41 or PKRD? On speedrunner.com, it's a 43:10. I thought somebody had a 41. That was you. This should have been a 41, but yeah. Like, I want to say that, what is this, 10 to 20 seconds slower max? That's if you have perfect super luck, though, and that's never, I mean, it could happen, but that's really not going to happen. It's really, really hard to have the supers to go directly to Botswoon. So. Oh yeah, exactly, Cheesy. I'm sure this might be the fastest time, maybe, but I know Zeus has ran this for tournaments as well, and there's no way he hasn't had numerous low 42s. No, the super luck is leaving Ridley. You need a shit ton, and then you need a bunch from the bugs leaving. Because you need to, normally after you do Ridley in the normal route, you go to Kraid, and you get all those mini Kraid drops, and then mini Kraid drops again, which is supers. You get like 8 supers from mini Kraid. You have to use a couple supers. But then you get supers back from Kraid, hopefully, and then more on the way back. The 44-14, nice. So I kind of just forgot about that, Cheesy. Yeah. I don't know how to double farm. I should probably practice the double farm. However, my next match is either against Emmett or Lynx. And I think I played decent this time. Like, it wasn't perfect. Like, my Fantoon was fairly slow. But I didn't play terrible. I missed some stuff. However, I don't know if I want to do this for my match against Emmett or Lynx. I don't know. Yeah, if I remember the double farm strat on the Pirates, I probably would have just done that. There is a double farm strat, but I forget how to do it properly. It's kind of just might just be like opposite what you do when you come in, but it's Emmett or Lynx. Let's look at the schedule here. You guys like my worst room of the game? I had Varia and I had a ton of HP. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the YOLO insane worst room of the game. That's like the fastest way you can do that. What did you do? I got like a perfect legless room, so I did the little hop in front of the pirate. You spin jump over the pirate. You take a hit, and that knocks you forward into the perfect position. You shoot to reduce the lag on the shot, and you just run right forward. It's super fast. Legless. Legolas. That, I think, is bullshit. That is so... That's like... I wouldn't even put that into a theory task, I don't think. To be honest. It is sick. It's a super sick strat. But if I recall correctly, it's incredibly stupid. And it almost feels like luck or something. Wait, when do they play? They play tomorrow? Or no, the next day. So yeah, tomorrow there's Mr. Guy Average. Hopefully he doesn't get left behind by Hypo, Satori, Sasreem, and Scotty on Friday. No, Mr. Guy Average is like right now. And then Sasreem tomorrow at 8. And then we have a few races on Saturday, quite a few. Mark Lig and Spiffy, Presser, School, and Zeus, Timon, and Zenny, Lynx, and Emmett, and Nevdi, and Beef Robber. Beef Robber. I don't know what Susream is doing right now, but yeah, he's super technical player. He's super good. Five Nights at Freddy's, okay. Chozo Joe, thanks for the 53 months. Ooh, it's Santa's Angel. Me? BF Robber, because he's a boyfriend robber. I guess it's just contextual, right? I mean, beef robber and boyfriend robber mean the same thing, essentially. I know, that cracked me up. Something about Satan. Okay, I need to wind down a little bit. I want to get some good sleep. I've been sleeping like shit, like 4 to 6 hours the last 3 weeks. So I need to try to get a little bit more. If I don't sleep well, I'm probably just gonna take a nap tomorrow before my run against Nevdi. We'll see. Tomorrow is winners semifinals. We'll see how I do in map rando. Nevdi is pretty damn good, so it's really anyone's game. I could lose both. I could win both. I could lose one, win one, lose one. I don't know. It's definitely, it could go either way, and I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah. Everyone have a fantastic night, and I will see you all tomorrow.